ahead and give me one shot. All right. All right, full out of...
The tragic accident of a 9-year-old New Jersey girl who shot and killed a Las Vegas shooting instructor while shooting a fully automatic Uzi. It's opened up this discussion again about if it's ever appropriate for children that young to have guns in their hands. I went to get some more information on that and to speak to the president of the New Jersey Million Mom March. She told me it was an accident, but it was a predictable accident. And since it was predictable, it also should have been avoidable.
The culture of today in America, where they just say that, oh, you know, there's just some people that just feel the need to put an Uzi in the hands of a 9-year-old. You know, we have to get out of that social norm that accepts things like that.
The child in the video hasn't been identified, but many people immediately thought that it was a friend of our show, New Jersey's own 9-year-old shooting champion, Cheyenne Roberts. Thankfully, it was not Cheyenne. Cheyenne's father, Dan, is outspoken about his 9-year-old shooting career. And I actually got a chance to speak with him. He said that this is not going to change the way he interacts with Cheyenne. It hasn't changed his opinion about children with guns because he is already primarily focused on safety. Authorities say that no charges will be filed in this tragic death. But the video has now opened up the discussion again about whether or not there's ever an appropriate time for someone as young as 9 to be learning how to shoot a fully automatic weapon.
All right, full out of...
You know, a lot of parents say that teaching their kids to handle guns, educating them through this process actually makes them more responsible, reduces the incident of an accident. Who are people pointing fingers at? The parents, the instructor, the kid?
Well, nobody's pointing fingers at the child. I mean, everyone is saying that the instructor tragically lost their life, but people are pointing out that they weren't following safety protocols. Others are saying, you know, it's questionable that a parent put a 9-year-old with no real experience shooting a gun in a position to shoot an Uzi.
Let's make sure that we don't get lost in this debate that legal gun owners, part of their responsibility is making sure that guns don't end up in the hands of their kids and they take the precautions to lock them up. But when there's an accident, it's always a story about some kid who had access to a gun and somehow the safety wasn't on, and that's what happened.
It's now calling into question, as you said, responsible gun owners who would never allow that type of situation to happen with a child.